And here it is, the MSI Vector 16 HX AI with RTX 5080. Let's start with the specs. For the CPU, we're using Ultra 9 275HX 24 core. For GPU, we're using RTX 5080 16GB of VRAM. For storage, we have 1TB and 16GB of RAM. On the right side, we have two USB 3.2 Gen 2 at 10 gigabit transfer speed supporting power delivery and a headphone mic combo. On the left side, we have two Thunderbolt 5 with power delivery up to 140 watts and SD card reader. And in the back, as our usual suspects, 2.5 gigabit internet, HDMI, and power ports. Um, for the camera, don't expect too much. We have good results, good lights, and really bad results on low lights. The screen actually good with IPS display, 250 Hz, QHD plus 2560 by 1600, 16 by 10, and non-reflective finish. Okay, for the keyboard, we have a full keyboard with a numpad and a 24 zone RGB. It's really bright. It's really separate zones. You can play with it with the internal MSI application if you want to change. Okay, for the upgrades, we have two SSD, one PCIe 5, the other one is PCIe 4. We have Wi-Fi 6E installed, but you can upgrade to Wi-Fi 7. And the RAM is maximum of 96 gigabytes. I think I have an idea how MSI was able to cut the cost. Okay, I think there's three compromises. The first one I noticed is the CPU. In MSI website, it says 65 watts. And 175 for the GPU and total maximum of 240. Here I noticed when I went to the Intel just to see the specs of this CPU, you notice is if you scroll down, okay, here. So the minimum power is 45 watts. The maximum is 160 and the base is 55 watts. So it can be thinking maybe MSI just tried to put the power down to 65. That's why they only provided 330 watts with the laptop. Okay, let's go back to the MSI website. And the other thing I noticed is if you scroll down, you will notice is the cooler. MSI only said they have two fans and six heat pipes. Compared to other models, you notice, especially Lenovo, they have three to four fans and a cooling chamber that really helps with the noise. Take note of the noise. I will explain it later. And it helps cooling their laptop. On a positive note, we have Thunderbolt 5. This is only one thing excited me because of this eGPU. For the final compromise, I think not that a big of a deal for me, it's the screen. Other companies use like mini LEDs, OLEDs, like Lenovo and other with high refresh rate and everything. But MSI just decided to stick with IPS and it has 240 Hz and really have a very good input delay. It's really good for competitive games like Call of Duty, Valorant, and others. But yeah, I love this laptop to be honest. I've been using the laptop for the past week. I really enjoy the laptop. I was able to play games that I was not able to play with my old laptop that only has 3070 Ti. And here's the specs I showing the screen. Okay, let's go with prices. To be honest, my priority was actually Lenovo, but unfortunately the prices was really shocking. For this model, that have similar specs is 269,995, which is way above my budget. To be honest, I cannot actually afford something like this. But as you see in the specs, it's really good. It have 400 watts. It has WHQ LED with 240 hertz. It had really good specs, but honestly, I'm not more on a screen person because I'm using external monitor. But yeah, this is actually one of the best. The other option was actually Acer, but unfortunately the price is way up. It's 225,999. Honestly speaking, I never advise Acer. I really have bad experience with them. It's really not that good. It's not that durable, to be honest. That's why it was not in my list of choices. But what I noticed, to be honest, both Lenovo and Acer only support Thunderbolt 4, which is what actually been shocking. I was really amazed when I saw MSI offered Thunderbolt 5. So the last is, yeah, MSI. Just imagine, all above 200, but MSI just kept it 153,995, which is really very good, and I believe it's really priced well. It had all the specs I need, from RTX 5080, 175 watts, 16 gigabyte VRAM, and it's using the Ultra 9 275 HX, which is so far it's really amazing, battery wise and performance wise. Okay, this is the integrated graphic mode. Take note, you need to restart your machine if you want to use this mode. But once you activate it, and it's really good if you're a student or working outside, it can actually give you more battery lives, up to 5 to 6 hours if you're only using browser or just watching videos. Yeah, for the hybrid mode, for based on my experience, 2 to 3 hours at most. Just using light SketchUp or doing something like watching or videos or browsing. Yeah, they said game mode on a battery is not a good idea, but to be honest, I was shocked. It was able actually to play some games, or all the games, on a low or medium settings. But I advise on low. Yeah, it's actually you can play with it, but unfortunately, the downfall is you can only play for 1 hour or 1 and 30 minutes. But yes, you can play on a battery.
Great view. Spoiled by Nazis.
Ich bin am Verhungern. Mist, Scheiße, was nun? Warum haben die all das gemacht?
I am a great with the wing. Well, 22 on the VA. That is 60 ways for you to die. Best of queen, bitch, and go get a skates.
Tell them open. Every last enemy. Promise. Your promises are going a little further.
What?
What a life, huh?